Nearly everyone has an opinion, but we will lay out the facts where guns will be allowed inside the airport if Governor Deal signs a new law that is currently sitting on his desk.
Live from Midtown Atlanta, this is CBS 46 News at 5.
Will make me be safer because I will have a way to defend myself.
I have a license to carry a gun, and I don't carry a gun when I fly.
A controversial proposal that would let you carry a gun into the airport could become state law. Gun rights advocates say it'll make the airport safer. Many passengers disagree. Governor Deal could sign that bill into law any day now, and it would make it legal to carry a gun into a non-secured part of our airport.
It is part of that controversial gun bill that does expand gun rights here in our state. CBS 46's Christopher King covered this legislation down at the Capitol, and now he's live at Hartsfield-Jackson. So, Christopher, exactly where would people be able to carry a gun?
Well, Scott, you see that curbside check-in? You could carry a gun there. You could take the gun all the way into the airport, right into the check-in. You could also take it right up to the security checkpoint. Gun rights advocates say that would make the airport safer. Gun control advocates say that is pure madness. If Governor Deal signs a comprehensive new gun bill into official state law, you would be able to carry a gun into the check-in area or any place where there is no metal detector or secure gate at Hartsfield-Jackson.
Probably a bad idea.
Why?
I don't want the person beside me having a gun.
This passenger, who did not want to give her name, tells us the right to bear arms has limits.
I have a license to carry a gun, and I don't carry a gun when I fly.
State lawmakers recently passed a bill that would allow licensed gun owners to carry their weapons into non-secured areas of Georgia's airports. The legislation would also get rid of criminal penalties for permit holders who get caught with a gun at security checkpoints.
It's a bad idea.
Piali Cole is the chapter leader of Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America.
What our lawmakers are doing is enabling irresponsible behavior.
Cole says it could open the doors to more gun violence, like last year's shooting at Los Angeles International Airport that left a TSA officer dead and several other people wounded.
It'll make me safer if I am accosted by someone with a gun, such as the guy at the LA International Airport.
Jerry Henry heads GeorgiaCarry.org. He says letting permit holders carry guns into the airports will allow them to defend themselves in the face of danger.
It'll give me a chance to defend myself instead of having to hide, cower, and hope and pray that he doesn't attack me or my family.
We asked the Transportation Security Administration what do they think. They would not comment, but they did tell us that the TSA can still turn you in to the police if you're caught with a gun at a security checkpoint. And the TSA says it still, quote, has the ability to impose a civil penalty. Live at Hartsfield-Jackson, Christopher King, CBS 46 News.
Plus, do more guns mean you are safer? Our exclusive investigation checks out a controversial new plan to allow weapons at the airport. You can decide if it's worth the risk.
Question for you. Would you feel comfortable knowing that the person next to you at the airport could be carrying a gun? City of Atlanta already allows you to bring a gun into the airport, but Governor Deal could sign that policy into state law. It is part of a controversial bill that expands gun rights here in our state. CBS 46's Christopher King is live at the airport. So, Christopher, can you show us and tell us exactly where people could come in and carry that gun?
Well, Scott, you see this curbside chicken over there? You could carry a gun in there. You could also take it inside the airport right up to the security checkpoint. Now, gun rights advocates say that would make the airport safer, but critics say that is pure madness. Tracy Cole just flew in from Chicago on her way to a business trip in Columbus. She doesn't like the idea that when she walks into the baggage claim area, someone who isn't a police officer out here could be carrying a gun.
It would make me stop and think, look around more.
Governor Nathan Deal any day could sign into state law a bill that would allow licensed gun owners to carry their weapons into non-secured areas of Georgia's airports. The legislation would also get rid of criminal penalties for permit holders who get caught with a gun at security checkpoints.
I don't. I'm at the mercy of others.
Jerry Henry heads GeorgiaCarry.org. Why allow guns into the non-security areas of the airport?
Well, unless you want to secure the whole area, you're not going to keep them out of there.
Henry says letting permit holders carry guns would allow them to protect themselves against criminals, like the gunman who opened fire last year at Los Angeles International Airport before police have time to respond.
They're not always going to be there when it happens.
It will, of course, make it more dangerous.
Piali Cole is the local chapter leader of Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America.
What our lawmakers are doing is enabling irresponsible behavior.
Cole says the measure could open the doors for more gun violence.
You're going to have an increased incidence of people bringing more guns, and it will put the onus on TSA to determine if the person who's carrying a gun has criminal intent or not.
Now, the Transportation Security Administration says it still could turn you into police if you're caught with a gun at a security checkpoint, and the agency could still slap you with a civil penalty. We're live at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Christopher King is CBS 46 News.